Welcome to the Hell of the Marianas 2009, a bike race like no other that takes participants on a 100-kilometer scavenger hunt of breathtaking vistas around the island of Saipan. This year's field, an international one, with top cyclists from Russia, Korea, Australia, and Japan, joining local riders from Guam and Saipan. The race starts and finishes at the Pacific Islands Club. Checkpoints are 25 kilometers apart. The first one in Cagman, the 50-kilometer mark, comes after a long climb to the old radar station. And the third checkpoint, the 75-kilometer mark at the historic and beautiful Bonsai Cliff. From Bonsai, it's a straight, flat shot south. The race is won and lost in the hills where steep climbs and long, dangerous descents await the field. The morning of the race, with minutes to go, race officials are all smiles, but this race comes with a warning.
Hell of the Marianas, baby, 2009. Saipan, toughest race in Micronesia. Bring it on, suckers.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good, man. Ready to rock and roll. It's gonna be a nice day for riding. Team Vanity, third year in a row. Two times 15 kilometers. See us at the finish line. I feel good this morning, so I should be finishing the race.
Throw caution to the wind in this race. With the moon or moons still out, anything could happen. With minutes to go, participants warm up to a little Guns N' Roses and prepare for the start.
1, start your hell in the Marianas! Get it! Folks are going to come down and they're going to turn around and you're going to get another shot at the bike races. Again, bike races, merge right when you get out of this chute. James the bully man, James up there. And then be safe, have fun. Good job, guys, good job. Make sure you guys keep your water area. Work together. All right, nice job, boys. Ladies, thanks again to all our sponsors for helping us out this year. ITE, PTC, Delta, Quicksilver, Shell.
The first leg headed north and then took a quick turn back to the south, and then it was out towards the airport and then east to Lau Lau Bay. Race organizer Kieran Daly talking tactics.
The Russians had already made a plan. People say that cycling's like chess on wheels. It's a very much a mind game, and you have to get your group together and you're thinking, and if a plan changes, you have to keep changing with it. You have to have plan B, plan C, and plan D.
While the field was distracted by an early hill, one of the young Russian riders slipped away from the pack, out of sight, but not out of mind.
Everyone kind of put their head down and didn't realize he had kept going. At the turnaround at Lau Lau, they suddenly saw that this young Russian guy was probably about 2 to 3 minutes in front, which is a lot over that short distance. So there was a plan between the whole pack of Koreans to try and push forward and catch him. But there's a great hill coming out of Lau Lau, and some of the bigger guys out of Korea really burnt themselves out right there. That was almost race over for them.
Volunteers are a big part of the success of this race, and at the first checkpoint, they were waiting for their first customers.
Getting them ready early just in case.
Now, how do you know if a rider needs fluids? It's not always easy. Sometimes you have to look for nonverbal clues. And people can hydrate in different ways. For some, visualization is the key. The most important thing is to be ready and answer the call.
Look at her. Give Sergey some water. Water?
How does that make you feel inside, deep in your heart, when you give water to somebody who really needs it?
I feel happy.
While many riders will pedal the whole 100 kilometers by themselves, others will pass the torch off to a teammate at one of the checkpoints.
The team we're sporting is Angie Mister and Dr. Ada, Team Fa'um, meaning jam it.
Rex Kosak partnered up with Sean Frink.
It's a handicap.
Deficit.
It's a
yeah,
handicap.
You're going to start from behind.
Yeah.
How does that psychologically affect your team?
I've got nowhere to go but forward.
The favorites of the ladies, one of the ladies' favorites coming up here, you can see him. He's
Sean.
starting to struggle a little bit. It may be that he's just too strong for this sport. You can see the muscles bulging. Look at this guy. He looks like an animal.
All right, Sean. Thanks, buddy.
Big excitement here. Norma Ada coming in. Look at this.
Dr. Norma Ada had nice support.
I practice what I preach.
Is this your first Tale of the Marianas?
Yes, I'm
Is this
doing it
your
too.
last Tale of the Marianas?
No, maybe next year, definitely.
Leg 2, perhaps the hardest on the course, with killer climbs at Kingfisher and then another long climb up to the radar station. While the Koreans were making their own push, Alexander, a seasoned pro from Russia, was poised.
He was just sitting back watching, seeing how everything was planning out. And when they got to just before the 50K mark, the young fellow that was out by himself all the time, he actually sent a message back through a support vehicle saying that, you know, he's pretty much spent, he's done, and he needs help. So the professional Russian cyclists just used the Kingfisher Hill to ride away from everybody who had exhausted themselves already trying to catch the breakaway.